I am a middle-aged woman now. There are some lines on my face and gray in my hair, but I feel strong inside. I have my own family. I have 3 children. They are my joy and my light. I live a simple life, and I try to be kind every day. I often join charity work to help people in need. It makes me feel happy and useful. I have many friends. They say I listen well and give good advice. People often come to me with their problems. I try to help them as much as I can. I love helping other people. When their problem is solved, I feel good inside. It makes me happy to see others smile. Helping people gives me peace and joy. I love reading books. Books teach me many lessons. I use what I learn to help myself and to help others. But the lessons my mother gave me with love and wisdom helped me more than any book. My mother taught me many important things in life. I always remember her words, and I try to live by them every day. Her words are like a light in my life. She said, "Help others when you can. Even a small help is important." She said, "Always tell the truth, even when it's hard." My mother was a kind and strong woman. She worked hard and never gave up. My mother was a housewife and spent most of her days at home and in our small garden. From early morning to evening, she cooked for us, washed clothes, and took care of the garden with love. But she loved sewing more than anything. And whenever she found free time, she sat at her sewing machine and made clothes for us and for her friends and the neighbors too. Everyone loved her sewing and asked her kindly to make clothes for them. She always said, "Work with love is not tiring. If you do something with heart, the joy is more than the tiredness." When I was a little girl, I always followed her, like a shadow beside her. I made pretty clothes for my doll and my friends' dolls. I used a needle and thread. We were not rich, but we were happy because we had each other and lived simply. I remember one day, she was planting seeds. She said, "Be patient, my daughter. Seeds don't grow in one night. To see flowers, you need patience and care." Life is the same. Good things need time. If you work hard and do your best, you will get good results. At night, we sat near the heater and she told me stories. Stories about her childhood, her hard times, and how she got through them with a strong heart and kindness. She always said, "Life is not always easy, but if you stay strong and don't lose hope, light will come." I remember one winter day when I was a young girl. I came home from school and I was sad because a friend said something unkind. My mother saw my face and asked what happened. I told her the story and she gave me a warm hug. She said, "My daughter, people can be unkind sometimes, but never let that change your kind heart." She made me a cup of tea and sat beside me. She said, "Kindness is your strength. If someone is mean, show them love instead of anger. Forgiveness makes your heart feel light. It is good for your body and your soul. When you forgive others, you are also being kind to yourself, and you feel peace and freedom in your heart. You feel happy inside. She said, be strong, but also be kind. She showed me how to stay calm in hard times. She always said that kindness and honesty must live in every person's heart. She said, if you are honest, people will trust you. If you are kind, even hard hearts become soft. I nodded and promised her I would always follow her advice. Now, many years later, I still think about my mother's words. I remember when I learned how to crochet. I was very excited and started making a tablecloth. At first, I worked on it every day, but after a few days, I got tired. I put the tablecloth in a drawer and didn't work on it anymore. One day, my mother asked me, "My dear, did you finish the tablecloth you were making?" I said, "No, Mom, I got tired. I don't want to do it anymore." My mother smiled and said, "Don't give up so quickly, my dear. If you start something, try to finish it. Even if you feel tired, take a short break, but go back and finish it. The joy you feel when you finish your work is bigger than the tiredness you feel. If you try and wait, you will see the result. This is how you grow strong." Her words gave me the energy to keep going. Since that day, I try to finish everything I start. Her words stayed in my heart. One day, one of my toys was broken. I felt sad and wanted to throw it in the trash, but my mother gently took it from my hand. She smiled and said, "Let's fix it together." She sat with me, took a needle and thread, and slowly repaired the toy. Then she gave it back to me and said, "My daughter, always try to fix what you have. Learn to care for your things. Never give up quickly. If something is broken, try to fix it. This will help you later in life, too." That day, I learned a big lesson. Now, even as an adult, I try to fix things. My work, my relationships, my plans. I don't throw them away easily. I don't get tired or disappointed easily. Sometimes I sat quietly and thought to myself, why is life so different for people? Why are some people rich and some poor? Why do some people have many things, and we only wish for them? My mother could see the sadness in my eyes. She came close to me and said kindly, "My daughter, never feel sad about what other people have. You don't know their problems. Maybe they also wish for a life like someone else's. Be thankful for what you have and enjoy it. That is the secret to a happy life." Her words helped me feel better. From that day, I tried to look at the good things in my own life. Sometimes my mother sat on a chair on the balcony and talked about the future. One day she said, "My daughter, always think about the future and make a plan. No one knows their future, and you should always be prepared for surprises." She said, "Don't forget, prepare for tomorrow from today. Use your money, time, and energy wisely, so hard days don't surprise you. But don't worry. Worry never takes away tomorrow's problems, but it takes away today's happiness." When I was sad or afraid of problems, I found peace in her arms. One night, while we were all sleeping, suddenly the house started to shake. We heard people screaming outside. Everyone ran out of their homes. There was an earthquake. It also happened in other cities near us. We stayed in the street until morning. We were very scared. Finally, the sun came up, and we all went back to our homes. My mother held my hands and said, "Don't be afraid, my daughter. Be brave. Life is like this, my dear. Sometimes it's scary, but then it becomes calm again and peace comes back." She said, "Problems always come, but they don't stay forever. If you wait, everything will be calm again. Storms come, they scare us, but they always pass. Life is the same. When things feel too hard, remember that. The hard times will end. You just have to wait and stay strong." As the years passed, my mother grew older and weaker, but her mind stayed sharp. One day, she called me to her side. Her voice was weak but full of love. She said, "When I leave this world, please don't be sad for too long. I want you to be strong. Remember, I will always live in your heart. Think of the love I gave you. Think of the good times we shared. Live your life fully. Keep my lessons in your heart. Be kind to people. Be patient with life. Help those who need help. Keep smiling even when life is hard. And always believe that I am watching you from above. I feel proud of you every day." She held my hand tightly and whispered, "Be thankful, my daughter. Be thankful for every day, for every sunrise, for the people you love. Gratitude will make your life rich." Those were the last words she spoke to me, and they have stayed with me forever. Now, many years have passed, and my mother is no longer with me. But when I face a problem, I hear her voice in my heart. I feel she is still helping me all the time. The small wooden box she made for me is still on my shelf. Inside, there is a note. Keep your heart open. Kindness is your greatest treasure. Today, now that I am a mother, I try to teach my children the same lessons. I tell them about their grandmother, her patience, her honesty, and the love she gave without asking for anything. I hope one day they will remember these lessons. I still live with my mother's lessons in my heart. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this story and it helped you, even a little bit with learning English, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to see the next videos. I'm looking forward to your lovely comments. I love you all. See you in the next video.